So hello guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel, and I want to share how I took this beautiful trade here. This is USD JPY. We managed to secure 130 pips. So this is how you are supposed to mark your zones. So number one is identifying a buying zone. Mark your engulfing buy. I personally use the engulfing zones as my zones, and then if that zone gets broken, I use that zone to continue with the direction of the market. So number one, if you identify an engulfing buy zone here, and then the price tends to break that zone, you are supposed to continue to that direction of the market, because the price will always go to its direction. So number one, after identifying this zone that has been broken, so I will wait for the price to come back inside that zone or touch that zone, so that I can confirm using lower time frames, so that I can continue selling. Then if it was a buy, it would be vice versa. So let's go to this zone. So number one, we switch to H4. And if I switch to H4, you will identify a zone like that one. So number one, we had this engulfing buy zone. This was our engulfing buy zone that we were interested in buying. But the moment I saw the price broke below that zone, I was expecting the price to continue going down, because I said, like, this small zone here, or this setup here, as you can see, I said if the price breaks below that zone, we can expect the price to retrace back inside that zone, and then we can continue to sell again. Then we continue to the next H4 level, because if I'm buying from this H4 level, I'll be targeting this H4 level. So if I'll be selling from this H4 level, I'll be targeting the next H4 level. So that is how you're supposed to be buying or selling using the engulfing setups. So number one, I identified this engulfing setup here. This was engulfing. Let me make gray so that you can understand. So number one is identifying the H4 zone. After I identified the H4 zone, the price broke below that zone, and then it retraced back inside that zone. Let me make it wider. So the price broke below this zone. So number one, you confirmed here that the price was in a downtrend move. You're supposed to mark these zones. Yeah, exactly like that. So this is the candlestick that confirmed that this zone was broken, because anytime H4 crosses below H4 zone, that is telling you that this zone was a buying zone, but the price has broken below that zone. So we can continue to sell only if the price retraces back to that zone, and then we confirm using M30 that this price will not break above that zone. So that is how I managed to get that trade. So if I put a line chart, you will see same thing here. So because this was a support, then the price came back, broke below that support, and then it became a resistance. So the price will come and retest that resistance, and then it will continue to push down. Same thing with this sketch here. So I will switch to M30, and after I switch to M30, I will wait for the price to give me engulfing sell on M30. This is the first M30 engulfing sell. As you can see, this was the first M30 engulfing sell. From here, we did not have any M30 engulfing sell. That's why the price was in a continuous buy until the price started giving us M30 engulfing sell. So this was the first M30 engulfing sell. So anytime you see price giving you M30 engulfing sell, and then it is inside engulfing fill, that is for sales, we can now confirm that we are in a downtrend. So after identifying that, we switch to M5 around this area here at the current market price. We want to see M5 giving us also M5 engulfing sell, so that we can confirm that we are in a bearish trend. And as you can see, the price also confirmed that we had this engulfing sell. This was engulfing sell, and then it tapped to this other engulfing sell. but most of the times I will not. That's why I always draw this line here, a vertical line here, because I don't want to use any engulfing from this side. So anytime the price creates M5 engulfing sell, I'm interested to continue selling. You can use this zone here from here, because already the price has confirmed that you are supposed to be selling. All you can enter maybe 50% of this candle. You can use 50% of this candle from here to here maybe. But for me, after this candlestick, this one candlestick retraced, just like that, I took a sell from that zone and I put my stop loss. It was around my stop loss was around 11 pips. It was just there, 11 pips. And then I managed to take this 130 pips, just like that. That is how we secured those pips. And the reason for targeting this zone here is because we had a H4 engulfing buy. We had this engulfing buy. So that was where we were targeting the price to reach, because around this area we had a daily engulfing buy. So I was sure the price will come to this zone, because we were selling from this daily zone to the next daily zone, because here above this zone we had this engulfing sell. So that's why price was interested to come to this zone. So we can continue to hold if the price breaks the H4 zone and continues down maybe to these zones here. So that's how that trade was executed. Very simple. So maybe if I repeat, you just have to understand it very well. So make sure you have your zone here, H4 zone, and after the price breaks below that zone, you can use that zone for sales only, not for buys. If this zone is being broken, you are supposed to use that zone as an engulfing fill. So after waiting for the price to break that zone, wait for the price also to retrace. We use this retracement to get precision when we are taking trades. So anytime the price retraces back to your zone, you can precise your zones around here, and we precise using M30 and M5 so that we can take that trade. So after the price retraces back inside this zone, we will only use M30 if it forms M30 engulfing sell. That is when we are supposed to be selling. And as you can see, it created M30 engulfing sell, and then we confirmed using M5, just like that, as easy as A, B, C, D. So just make sure you watch the full video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. See you on my next video.